Good morning. This is KELOLAND On The Go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up, but first, our top story. A fiery SUV versus train crash in Brookings County has left 2 people dead and a community shaken by the tragedy and the extent of damage. This is drone video taken Saturday of the crash site at a railroad crossing on South Dakota Highway 13 in Elkton. The collision happened Friday night when investigators say the driver of a Kia Sorento crashed through the warning arm at the crossing and struck the train. The Sorento caught fire, trapping 2 people inside. They both died at the scene. The collision caused the train to derail and crash into a grain elevator. Firefighter Jeff Brunsting was among the first responders who were called to the crash scene.
We haven't had anything like that in town for as long as I've been here. So it's we had a train derailment a few years ago, but it was just a derailment. It wasn't the cars didn't get all bent up like this one did.
The derailment closed Highway 13 for several hours before it reopened to traffic on Saturday. Cornell Avenue in Elkton is expected to be closed for several days while crews remove the derailed train cars. Jennifer Slade Hansen of Aberdeen is no longer chairwoman of the South Dakota Democratic Party. She was recalled from office Saturday in a vote by the party's Central Committee. No one voted against recalling her. However, several committee members abstained from the vote. Slade Hansen has 7 days to file an appeal. The appeals committee then would have 13 days to consider it. Slade Hansen faced accusations of creating a hostile work environment and engaging in activity that violated the state party constitution. Vice Chair Shane Merrill of Parker is the interim chair until a vote for a new chairperson can be taken next month. Hundreds of people took part in the Heart Walk in downtown Sioux Falls on Saturday. They gathered in Faywick Park to begin the 1.5-mile walk. Featured heart survivor Al Perry has suffered 2 strokes in the last 5 years. He says the walk is important because it raises awareness about the importance of seeking treatment right away.
When you have things happen to you like with your memory and things that just aren't normal, don't just ignore it, because it could be a sign of a stroke.
The Heart Walk raised more than $71,000 for the American Heart Association. Let's take our first look at the forecast now, and meteorologist Adam Rutt in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. We are off to a mainly quiet start to the day, but it's going to get hot in a hurry. Not this afternoon, though. It's actually going to be kind of seasonable. Here's a view from our downtown camera, 65 at the airport, with a breeze out of the north at 9 miles per hour. So we don't have really much of anything to worry about today, but it's once we hit the start of the new work and school week that things are going to start to escalate a little bit, especially on the thermometer. We're in the upper 50s up toward Aberdeen and Ortonville, both at 59, 57 Spearfish, 56 in Custer, but 60 your number for Watertown, Huron, Pierre, Mulbridge, as well as Rapid City, 72 already in Spencer. That's the warm spot out there. Winds are tolerable, 5 to 15 miles per hour, predominantly out of the north by northeast, but we're going to get a more southerly component in those winds as we head into the first half of the upcoming week, which is also where we keep an eye on the thermometer. We'll talk about that core of heat that will settle over KELOLAND and when it gets out of here, coming up in your 7-day forecast.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. Well, students aren't the only ones in Sioux Falls who may be feeling a little nervous excitement heading into the new school year later this week. Newly minted teachers, fresh out of college, are also feeling a few opening day jitters, but one Jefferson High School first-year biology teacher says support from both school administrators and more experienced teachers on the staff has been a big help.
It's been really supportive. Like, as soon as I got hired, I was getting texts to make sure if I had any questions and what can they do to help me. And I've had a lot of professional development this summer just to make me feel comfortable. And I have several teams that I get to work with, and they're constantly giving me new things to try. So I feel very supported here, and I'm really excited to teach with all these people.
Classes in the Sioux Falls School District begin on Thursday. Find out what kind of challenges new teachers like Ashton Swift expect to face during their own professional learning curve in tonight's Eye on KELOLAND at 10. Aberdeen's Aquatic Center is going to the dogs. Bring your dog for a dip in the pool from 5:30 to 7 p.m. Adult supervision is required for all pets. The admission fee will be waived with a donation to the Aberdeen Area Humane Society. The Aquatic Center closes for the season after today. Riverboat Days and Summer Arts Festival in Yankton wrap up today with arts and crafts booths opening at 9 a.m., a car show at noon, plus children's entertainer Phil Baker also at noon. Tractor games are at 1:30 and a raffle drawings at 5. It's Family Fun and Dairy Day at the Brown County Fair in Aberdeen. Activities include a pancake breakfast at 8 a.m., a parade at noon, carnival rides and games at 1 o'clock, and an antique tractor pull at 1:30. The Central States Fair in Rapid City includes a world qualifying livestock show at 10 o'clock Mountain Time, carnival rides starting at noon, plus Monument Health Community Health screenings also at noon, and PRCA Extreme Bronc Finals at 7 p.m. The Black Hills Steam and Gas Threshing Bee includes a Sunday church service, steam and tractor races, plus steam shovel, sawmill, and threshing displays. A parade will take place at 1 o'clock. The Threshing Bee takes place east of the Sturgis Airport on Alkali Road. The Canaries baseball team takes on the Sioux City Explorers at Sioux Falls Stadium. First pitch is at 12:05. Adam?
Well, if you're going to be out and about today, it's not going to be a bad day to get outside, but this morning we are going to be keeping an eye on at least a couple of isolated showers south and east of Pierre, moving through Chamberlain, and even to a lesser extent up toward northeastern South Dakota, maybe an isolated spritz or two. But beyond that, we really don't have a whole lot of anything going on as we head through the rest of your afternoon and even into the evening for that matter. The moisture is up to the north, up toward Bismarck and west central portions of North Dakota. We really don't have anything to go on in terms of moisture, but we have a lot of heat coming around, and it's all because of an upper level ridge which will keep any and all moisture really up to our north and send everything looping over into North Dakota and Manitoba and eventually down into the Great Lakes while we are still waiting. All the while, it is going to get dangerously hot as we head into the middle portion of the week, with an excessive heat watch already in place Monday afternoon through Wednesday night for areas shaded in maroon as far north and west as Huron through Sioux Falls. This includes Marshall, Worthington, Madison, Brookings, Mitchell, down to Yankton and Vermilion, all of northwestern Iowa, and portions of northern Nebraska as well. Heat indices may reach and exceed 110 degrees during this time frame. Air temperatures will be on either side of the century mark. So unless you absolutely must be outside or out and about Monday through Wednesday, do what you can to stay inside and stay cool. Today is going to be a breath of fresh air compared to what we have on the way for the first half of this upcoming work and school week. 70s up to the north, 80s near and south of I-90, with overnight low temperatures dropping into the upper 50s to mid 60s, with a breeze starting to pick up a little bit more. Then we hit Monday. 80s to near 90 toward the North Dakota border, but the further south and east you go, 90s and low 100s. And again, that is without the heat index. Here's your 7-day forecast. Keep in mind, average for this time of year is in the low to mid 80s. We don't get back to that until next weekend, so plan accordingly if you're going to be out and about. All the while, for the Sioux Falls 7-day forecast, we stay dry beyond maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm late Friday. But it's that 3-day stretch, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, where we could reach and even get over the 100-degree mark. In Aberdeen, a few isolated sprinkles in the morning, then dry in the afternoon. We get into the mid-90s Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday before you also back off into the low 80s Friday and Saturday. Pierre has 2 opportunities for rain, 3 if you count this morning. Thursday and Friday, a couple of showers and thunderstorms are possible. 79 today, near if not over 100 Monday through Wednesday before the fever breaks by the end of the week. And last but not least, we head to Rapid City, 75 and a few showers today. Also hazy with a lot of heat on the way Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. A thunderstorm chances come back Thursday and Friday, along with more seasonable temperatures as well. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your local news, weather, and sports, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.